Open up door.
Well, have a good weekend.
All right, you too.
See ya.
I don't know where the RFID thing is. Ooh, flash. Anyway, I have this big floater in my eye. Noticed in late January. Another thing about the floater too is, even though it looks dark against a light background, if I look at a light, a bright light, I can see that it's clear, so it kind of glints. So here, so just look at that light, and then again, emulation. The floater would pass it, and then it would do that. So we went and checked, and it's called vitreal detachment. So the vitreous and kind of the liquid in your eye sometimes it detaches and tugs on the retina and creates a floater. Thankfully, there's no, retinal tear, or separation, or detachment. But here's an emulation of what the flash would look like. What I need is a foam tripod. Come on. Yeah, it's cold today, so I didn't feel like going out. There we go. All you're seeing is the knee or the box, one of the two. P mechanics, huh? All right. Here's some alarms from photoelectric elevators. Let's see what's first. Oh, I know which one's first. And it's heavy, so I need both hands. Which one I've seen first, at least. So we'll check this one out first. Yep. Oof. It's Ultra Guard OI-01 or something like that. 010. Photoelectric elevator just had a video on it. I might power it up, but if you really want to hear it and see it, go to the Photoelectric Elevators page or YouTube. So there's that. There's the indicator jewel and the horn. The test covers in within that. It's interesting that it's painted or molded with black plastic instead of the beige or cream. I said I might power it up, but we'll see. All right. Which one do I see next? Right here. Oh, it's got a big cord coming out of it. Wrong with this right hand today? And Butterfingers.
Easy now. Butterfingers.
Come on. Don't want to tug it by its cord. There we go. Oh, tiered button. The Fire XC-1, FXC-1. As you may know, I was supposed to have gotten one of these, but it got lost in Chicago. We ran a missing mail search, and it says search ended. Well, we know that one works. And here's the third one without a box. Here's one of them that I've been excited for. Got the bracket. SS700A. I talked about these in a couple of real estate videos. Whoop, you slid. Then there's another guy. I can't remember the channel name right now, but he's got one. And he also has a Smoke Guard 805. Is this gonna beep at me? Yes. Great pitch. It beeped at me. And it's the correct pitch too. Now they're gonna go off in 4, 6, or 5. Five, 6, correct pitch I like. Yes! Very happy. I love this one.
An appliance is beeping. Please respond to it.
I did. Anyway, I like to call this one the Viewmaster because it kind of looks like the disc for the Viewmaster. And one more. Last but definitely not least. Now I can get the box out of here. I traded him my West clocks. The round one looks like the RS, and then 2769. I'm not sure if his video's live yet. It might not be published yet, or it might be members first. Anyway, this is the dome button Sunbeam. Of course, I have the tiered button, but it's, I think, in the storage unit. And I think I just heard a fire truck siren. Yep. All right, let's take this other battery out. The 350. See if this one beeps. Yep. And that's the higher pitched one. Like the one in my grandma's apartment. And then the RS1, her downstairs hallway too. Probably going to be 5, 6, or yeah, 5, 6. Yep. I saw the manual for it. Yeah, here it is. Even though I think, because I showed you the tiered button one that I have. So I think we've seen this. Okay, whatever. sec. Very happy with these. Okay, if you want to read, just pause. I guess it came with like the travel, the travel thing, but he kept that. I'm definitely okay with that. You mentioned that after the stream for this, or not stream, the video. Well, technically it was streaming on Discord. So, like I said, he has the bracket for it still. Let's see if it talks about the really low battery. I don't see it. And I think I've told you that, like on the RS1 in the downstairs hallway of my grandma's apartment, if it got really low on battery, it would go beep, beep. I heard that a couple times. I'm going to test this one again. Love it. It's the pitch I like too, because my SS700, that, actual, the one that looks with the 8 sections, that's the pitch that it was. Was it a higher, or might have been a little faster pulsing? Maybe it's because of the battery. Who knows? Here, let's see. Just, now beeping at me. No, that's okay though. It did seem a little louder.
An appliance is beeping. Please respond to it.
I guess smoke alarms aren't considered appliances. We'll put this other Duracell in the RS, or not the RS, the Sunbeam. I guess I could show you the FXC manual. I think it's in here, yeah. Even though I think both like Ben and James have shown it on their channels, but you probably want to see it on my channel, so. Come on, focus, you dumb thing. Battery replacement. And we've only seen one FXC. I don't think we've even seen one home searching yet, but on TV there's a show called Salvage Dog, or there was. It's this company in Roanoke, Virginia. They have a store and then they go to different places to salvage stuff from buildings that are going to be torn down. And then you see one of those and they have a really cool old elevator in the store. Diesel Juicy's actually been to it, because as you probably know, he lived in Roanoke. And it could go this way. And again, you've seen these, like that picture. Oh yeah, that is right. Well, I thought of that earlier too, but it covers FXB and C. So I'll unplug it. The FXC. And we were wondering if this was metal, and it is. Because you heard it in Full Electric Elevators video. And then from our kind of vantage point in the stream, it just sounded like a little tink. But if you would do that. So now, one thing I almost forgot. The only place I've seen one of these was in the house of our former family friends, or not former, our family friends from Lake City who passed away, but it was their friends who had it. And then they sold it, and then eventually it was bought by the major of our Salvation Army in Austin for a while. It had the Newtone S180s mounted sideways, or not sideways, but angled like that. Anyway, there's one like this mounted on their laundry room door, so I'm not sure if it was the a hanger or if they just mounted it to the door itself. Group photo, even though that one's in the shadow. Let's see. It's gonna be loud. 3, 2, 1. Kind of loud. Anyway, group photo. And then one more test. This guy.
An appliance is beeping. Please respond to it.
And this one. You might have heard that. That could be the horn. Also, just remember too, as you can see, it looks cool, the brushed look. But then they have, I think, the hardwired ones, which we've seen a picture in, what was it, Canada? That's where this came from. I can't remember where it is. You can see a picture here. But the hardwired one kind of has a gold color to the housing, and then this is white, the center part. Anyway, the fire exit back over there. Before I forget, huge shout out and thank you to Photo Electric Elevators. I'll treasure these forever. Anyway, thanks for watching.